Morning TFL. My name is Dominic. This is my mom, Mary Ellen. Thank you for allowing us to show off our classic car on your station. Really appreciate it. What we're going to talk to you today about is a 1975, bought brand new in 1975 Triumph TR6. It's my mom's car. She's had it since it was new. She's loved every minute of it. So here we go. Initial inspection here, we have a nice blue paint. You see a lot of them in red and green. The blues are really what kind of set this car apart, give it some spark. You can tell right away it's an American version because it's got the mandated bumpers that were not part of the original design. Big 15-inch Michelin tires. They were changed out a few years ago, so they're not original to the car. Beautiful pinstriping, little customization there with my mom's initials. They bought this brand new in 1975 after returning from a trip in the islands where they were actually able to rent one. And my mom fell in love with it. And a couple of years after that, my dad happened to find one on sale, new, at a dealership, and here in town in Wisconsin. And it's been part of the family ever since. It's been taken very good care of. There was some rust in the back and around the front headlights, but we had that taken care of about 10-12 years ago. Otherwise, it's mostly original. It does have the hard top. So the hard top was an accessory, otherwise they just came with the soft top convertible right there. Has bucket leather seats. Has the 4-speed manual transmission with reverse. This does not have the overdrive. I think one of these buttons is launch control. Nope, no launch control on this car. It's got a beautiful wood interior. The wood is in very good condition. In order to start the car, you have to pull this choke out, so there is some wear right above there from putting your thumb and pulling the choke. Other than that, the interior really hasn't been changed much. It gets cleaned about once a season. No power steering in here. So back when this car was produced in 75, it was the year before it ended in 1976. It has a straight 6, Webster carbureted, excuse me. They made two versions, the American version, which was carbureted, which we have here, and the English version, which was fuel injected. This one has about a little over 100 horsepower. The fuel injected one was about 130 to 150, if I remember right. The only thing that's really been replaced on here is some of the wires and the battery. Other than that, yeah, it hasn't had any problems. It's always been a strong runner for us. So Mom, why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience with the car? Has it been reliable for you?
Oh, totally reliable. It was fun to drive.
A lot of fun. Did you ever race a Corvette back in the 70s?
Possibly. On the highway.
Mom, have you had any, do you take it to any car shows? What's the reaction when you take this out in public?
Well, everybody stops and goes, wow, look at that.
Yeah, they like it a lot? Yeah, you don't really see too many of them with this beautiful blue, even though it's partially repainted. So TR also had independent rear suspension. I don't know if we can see it from here or not, but TR6 did have independent rear suspension. It also has straight pipes, so each cylinder, each side of the motor comes down and then goes out into two pipes, which come out in the back. I had an interesting experience with this one time. I took it to surprise her by getting it full of gas and car wash, and wouldn't you know it, the water came in right over here. Surprised the heck out of me. The car, for a sports car, does have a nice trunk space In the back here, you can see we do have the original leather upholstery protectors. So this one here snaps over the convertible top when it's down and you're driving around, so you don't get bugs or, you know, debris on the soft top. And then this one here is the leather piece that snaps across the entire interior. So if you park and you go for a walk and you should get some drizzle or whatnot, this will protect the interior. You can see right here, there's a little pop out for the steering wheel, and right here for the seat head covers. The car is a two-seater. There's a hump in the back, but it's not really a seat. I have a sister, and when my mom would take us out when we were young, one of us would have to sit back on the hump. It was always a lot of fun going to the bank, sitting on that little hump. But yeah, so this is her car, 1975, brand new, bought brand new TR6. We'll go ahead and start it up for you. Keep in mind it's 28 degrees in Wisconsin, so we'll see. I pushed it out here. I don't know if it'll start right away. We'll find out. Beautiful interior, 64,157 miles. Got the pull-out wipers, push-button lights, full gauge cluster, temperature, oil, all the important things you need. All right, let's give it a shot here. Wow. Okay. Fired right up. And then you go out there, I'll show you how it runs. Get it idling here. And I put it neutral so I don't pop the clutch and go flying through the garage. All right. So there you have it. 1975 Triumph TR6. Thank you again. I hope you enjoy it. Talk to you soon.